How's it going? Ryan here. And today, I'm going to go over the two trades that I took on SPY. The first was red, that was a loser. The second was a green, as a winner. The winner happened to be bigger than the loser, so overall up on the day with a small profit. But before we get into the trade, take a look here at the daily time frame. Just some levels where we were watching. Nothing changed here. We had 448.3-ish. We had this 451 level. We had this 453.5. Never really got to there. Really just kind of stayed between those two and then had some relevancy based on some levels from yesterday. So we can just dive right into that. We have the high of yesterday in the green, and then we have this 449.6-ish level that was relevant in the pre-market as well as yesterday. It was not quite the high of the day, but it was the initial high of the day before that evening rally. So high of the day there, our previous high of the day there, a few support bounces in the pre-market. And so that was the two levels from yesterday that we were watching. Take a closer look at this. I am actually going to throw on an EMA really quick just so we can Alrighty, so the first trade that I took was a put on the retest of 450. Also kind of a retest of the EMA and yesterday's high of day. So we had that nice whole number, 450. We also had yesterday's high of day, and then we had the EMA. So I took a put here. I was stopped out on this candle. As soon as we broke above this level right here, about 450.15, this wick here, I was out. So I could have potentially trimmed this a little earlier. My loss here was a little bit bigger than I would have liked. I did trim pretty soon before we really started picking up. So not terrible, but I could have saved myself a little bit on this, I think. Just looking at this and even getting like a larger time frame, you kind of see how we found support at that level from yesterday in the pre-market and then started to rally up on volume. So this is pretty bullish, even though we closed below these levels that I was watching. I waited for this close and I took puts on this candle and was stopped out on the same candle. We can take a look on the 2 minute as well. And so yeah, took a put here, I believe it was on this one, and then this candle right here stopped me out. Looking back, obviously we have pretty high volume on that push up into that level. We also have this hammer form, so pretty bullish move here. Even the red candle got pushed back up and left a long bottom wick. So even though this was a red candle, it was not super strong in terms of bearish momentum. This looked a lot better. We rejected off this level, closed lower at the bottom of the candle, but immediately followed by this, which stopped me out. So that wasn't a terrible trade. Like I said, it had some confluence with the whole 450, yesterday's high, and the EMA on the 5 minute. So didn't feel too bad about that. We also had some consolidation in this area here, right around that yesterday's high before the sell-off. So I was really looking for a continuation, a lower high here, and continuation of this move that we started initially. I really liked if we broke this 449.6 level for further downside down towards 448. So was looking for a bigger move. I got stopped out there. Let's get into the second trade that I took and the winner that I took. Second trade that I took today was calls off the retest of the EMA here. So once we broke up and I saw this volume, really bullish momentum, we came down and we were retesting this EMA and holding it. At that point, I took a call and I sold as we retested the high of day. So I sold right up in here around 450.7 or so and got in down here around 450.10. So that was a really nice play. Obviously, the contracts ran really well. I sold probably, only halfway through the move. We even made the high of the day off that. Also never closing below or really getting below the EMA either. So would have been a really nice position to be able to hold and ride that out. But only had one contract, and just based off the day's price action, how we rejected pretty hard off this area, I felt pretty confident taking profit there. I was up a little over 20%. So small loss here on puts, trying to get a lower high in continuation of that move down. Probably should have paid more attention to some of these bottom wicks and look at the buying that was coming in down here. We made pretty much like a V-shaped reversal. We have long wicks. We're holding that level of support that we had in the pre-market. So probably a little premature to get into puts here. I was saying that I liked puts under this level right here, and I didn't really stick to that as I took them a little prematurely around 450. So that trade, not the greatest. It was okay. How the rest of the day played out, kind of whipsawed around a little bit. There was definitely some really nice moves. This break and retest of this 451 level was really nice, all the way down to that pre-market for 449.6. So that was a really good move. Some of these in here probably wouldn't have caught these as they're kind of intermediate in between levels I was watching. Really, I'm looking for stuff like this, a bounce here right up to that level, break and rejection off this level back down to this level. So both that move up and that move down were pretty nice, but that happened a little bit after I got off. That's all I have. That's kind of a quick review of the day. We actually, I think, on the daily chart, it's the first red day in a while, huh? Yeah, what a red day it is. Not really. Anyways, I do appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. I do stream live Monday through Friday, so if you want to stop by, say what's up, hang out, watch, please do so. Love to have you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you again. Bye.